Hi, my name is Kelsey. This is my second video on my channel. If you haven't seen my first one, go ahead and go check it out. It's just an intro video, so it's nothing special. This video is going to be about music, about how music isn't just about the music sometimes, and sometimes it is just about the music with particular artists. The first band I wanted to talk about is Nirvana. I know a lot of people wear Nirvana shirts, and I know a lot of people don't like that. In my opinion, you don't have to love an artist to wear their shirt. I have two reasons that I wear Nirvana shirts. The first reason is I do like their music. I like some of their songs. I don't know every song. I don't like every song. And the second reason, which is the real reason I bought this shirt, is that I admire and respect what they've done for the music industry. Nirvana has done so much for the music industry that a lot of the bands that we listen to now would never have existed without their, pioneering the alternative music genre. So mostly I wear this shirt to acknowledge that and respect that. Another band, boy band, that I love, and I'm sure all of you know about, is One Direction. I've been obsessed with them for 4 years, which is approximately 4 years longer than my mom expected me to be obsessed with them. Like most of us that have been to a One Direction concert, I bought my tickets for the Take Me Home tour more than a year in advance, and my mom didn't think I was gonna like them by the time the concert rolled around. It's been 2 years since the concert, still like them. Now, I have a lot of reasons that I like One Direction, and only one of them is their music. I have loved how much they've grown since the X Factor to, 4, and how much their music and their abilities have grown. Like, they started with not writing any of their songs, not performing any instruments on stage, and now Niall's performing, 80% of the concert. They write all their own songs with help, but they write them. And so that's what's really, amazing, is to watch them grow like that. Another reason I like One Direction is they introduced me to my favorite band, and that's 5 Seconds of Summer. 5 Seconds of Summer. Now, since pretty much all of my viewers probably follow me on Twitter, and it is a 5 Seconds of Summer fan account, I love 5 Seconds of Summer, obviously, but I love their music, and I love them performing live. I think that they're great live performers, but I love them for more than that. I love them for the impact that they've had on my life. Michael Clifford inspired me to learn how to play guitar. I used to be able to play violin, and we have a guitar at my house, and so I decided that I wanted to learn how to play guitar because he's an amazing guitar player. The reason I love 5 Seconds of Summer, besides their music, is because I've met a ton of amazing people through this band. I have friends all over the city that I live in. I have friends all over the world that I've met through 5 Seconds of Summer, through the internet, through Twitter, through Tumblr, through just talking about them and people being like, oh yeah, I love them. So that's something that makes it more than just about the music, that whole connection and camaraderie you have with these other fans that live, thousands of miles away in different time zones, but you still, talk to them and fangirl with them. Another reason I really like 5 Seconds of Summer is they've introduced me to a genre of music I really didn't listen to before. They listen to a lot of punk and a lot of pop punk music, and while I was never not into punk or pop punk music, I was never really into it either. So through them, I really was exposed to it a lot more and learned that I really liked it. One of my favorite bands that I've learned about through 5 Seconds of Summer is All Time Low. I had heard of them before 5 Seconds of Summer, of course, but I never really listened to them until I heard that they were writing together. Alex was writing with 5 Seconds of Summer, and so I wanted to know, what this song could sound like. So I looked up what All Time Low writes, and I started listening to their music, and I really like it. Without 5 Seconds of Summer, I wouldn't have learned about that whole genre, and I wouldn't have learned about All Time Low. And without All Time Low, I wouldn't have learned about more of the pop punk and alternative genres. So far I've talked about why with specific bands, music isn't just about the music for me. Well, with a particular artist, music is only about the music for me, and that's Taylor Swift. I love her music. I love her music videos. I don't particularly like her. I don't not like her. I don't hate on her. I have nothing against her. It has nothing to do with, the drama in the media about who she's dating or the fact that she dated Harry Styles or anything like that. I just never really clicked with her like I have the other bands that I really like. Against the Current is my favorite up-and-coming band right now. They're really starting to get big. They went on tour earlier this year, and I was lucky enough to go see them with my little brother, and it was his first concert. Against the Current is a band that we both fangirled over together, and he's obsessed with almost as much as I am. And so it was incredible to share, that experience of watching a band we both love in concert for his first concert. So that's another example of, the memories that you associate with these bands make it about more than just the music. In my opinion, the most talented artist in the music industry right now is Ed Sheeran, hands down. He writes all his own music. He can play like 20 different instruments. He performs on stage with literally no one else behind him, and he does drums and backup vocals and backup guitar and lead guitar and everything all on his own with just a loop pedal. And so I find that really incredible. A fun story about Ed Sheeran and my experiences with him is that he came to my city last year and he performed a private show, and I actually ended up with my best friend talking our way into the private show and then getting to meet Ed Sheeran afterwards. So like experiences like that, like doing something like that with my best friend. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, you can like and subscribe down here, and please comment and tell me what you think. And if you have any ideas for any other videos I can do, please let me know. If you haven't seen my intro video, that'll be up here, and you can click on it and watch it. It's really short. It's just me saying hi. Oh, if you notice the posters behind me, it's just me. I'm in a study room in the library to record this, so ignore them.